Good morning, class 6 students. I hope you all are fine and safe at your homes. Today we are going to read poem of your reader, that is 4 As I Ventured, and we are going to understand it, that what happens when a visitor try to visit woods jungle. How do the jungle invites or behave with the visitor? So we are going to learn all these things in this poem. So let's start. Page number 27. As I ventured. Before you read, how does nature welcome visitor when they come to the woods? As mentioned in this poem, the woods, the jungle is obviously very happy to see the poet, and it is welcoming the poet. Every creature of the jungle is welcoming, showing through their gesture, welcoming gesture, that please come to the jungle, appreciate its beauty. But you have to think that does it happen in reality also? Then second is, do animals and birds feel happy to see you in their midst, or do they look at human beings as stranger? As happens with us also, no? Sometimes it happens when strangers come to our house. We feel very shy. We are not able to talk to them, and we are not very friendly with them at that time. So similarly, does it happen with the jungle creatures also? So we will get to know this by reading this poem. Let us read this poem in which the speaker expresses his joy in the midst of nature. How do the cuckoo, the butterfly, the deer, and the sun bless him? Does he learn any lessons from them? So let's read the poem first, then I will explain you. As I ventured to the wood, I stopped to draw on dewy air. Let droplets shimmer in my hair that rested on my tranquil head, as if a sense of cozy bed. As I ventured to the wood, a gesturing cuckoo perched above, and then in song with cooing dove, you are welcome, bade he. Enter, please, to roam our land with gentle breeze. As I ventured to the wood, a fallow deer of limpid eye gave care to glance at lucky eye. The heavenly aura about her glow then charmed me as would find border. As I ventured to the wood, a dazzling flower waved her face in blazing show of dance and chase, and red and bright in shade of dawn she flirted like a prancing fawn. As I ventured to the wood, a butterfly had graced my arm, and knowing I bid him no harm, he splayed for me hypnotic wing in colors for to urge me sing. As I ventured to the wood, the radiant sun shone down on me. He flushed and beamed. I say to thee, you bless your land, be filled with pride, and cherish ever yon countryside. Mark Raymond Slaughter. So the poet of the poem is Mark Raymond Slaughter. So let's try to understand each stanza one by one. Student, today I will explain you only 3 stanzas. So let's start. First stanza. As I venture to the wood, I stop to draw on dewy air. Let droplets shimmer in my hair that rested on my tranquil head as if a sense of cozy bed. So, student, this poet had used a wonderful imagery, that is figurative and descriptive language, to explain this poem. He is full of imagery. He tried to compare things in this poem. So in the very first stanza, when the poet was undertaking his daring journey to the woods, he stopped there to let little drops of dew got twisted in his hair and shine, which made him feel a calm state of mind, as if he is resting upon a comfortable bed. Second, as I ventured to the wood, a gesturing cuckoo perched above, and then in song with cooing dove, you are welcome, bade he. Enter, please, to roam our land with gentle breeze. So, in the second stanza, poet is describing the welcoming gesture of cuckoo and dove as they burst into a welcome song and ask the poet to move aimlessly in the company of breeze gently blowing about. Third stanza, as I ventured to the wood, a fallow deer of limpid eye gave care to glance at lucky eye. The heavenly aura about her glow then charmed me as would mine border. In the third stanza, students, poet describes how a pale light colored deer with his calm appearance glanced at the poet, to which poet made the poet feel lucky in himself. The bright and glowing appearance of deer made him feel happy and lucky, as a person would feel after consuming very high quality of wine. So, student, Bordeaux is a place in France known for its fine wine. Okay, students, so we will continue with the poem in the next class. You have to read this poem at least 2 times and try to understand the first 3 stanza which I made you understand. Okay, we will meet in the next class. Till then, take care of yourself.